This week on Chefy Nom Noms, my wife asked me to do a gluten-free lasagna because she wanted some comfort food and she's recently gluten-free. So I came up with these zucchini lasagna roll-ups and wow, just wow. It was so good. It's truly amazing, and it's so good I might start having it this way instead of the old way. I'm definitely gonna try to do like a laid out method, like a normal lasagna, and see if it'll work. I worried that it was gonna get too watery that way, so that's why I did the roll-up style that I did. But it's just so good. It's so good. Then you must try it. So let's just get right into this. I'm gonna show you how we do it Chefy Nom Nom style. I'm Chef Joseph Farner, and welcome to Chefy Nom Noms, channel where I teach you method over recipe, with a little help from my friend, Kevin the Bacon. We're gonna take you on a culinary adventure that's gonna keep your taste buds dancing, and your guests coming back for more. This time, our culinary adventure begins with hot Italian sausage and 80-20 ground beef, some Tillamook mozzarella, ricotta, some fresh grated Parmesan, garlic, zucchini, a yellow onion, some fresh basil, and some spinach. I'm going to remove the casing from our sausage, and I take the ground beef and just start to break it up a little bit. Then I'll add the Italian hot sausage in, and then I will mix them together well so that they're both incorporated thoroughly throughout the entire thing. Then I will take the onion and I just dice that up. Small little quarter dices is perfect. Throw that in. Next, we will get our garlic. I do 1 big spoonful. And then 2 of our salt and 1 of our pepper. And that's kosher salt that I'm using there. And then I add Herbs de Provence, about a tablespoon and a half of that. And then we'll take it over to the heat. I use high heat here. And we're just browning everything off and letting everybody get to know each other. Meld all your flavors. Now for our zucchini, we're going to use a mandolin. This will ensure that all of our strips are equal in size and length and width, which is very important. Now we use a little bit of avocado oil. We're going to put them out on a sheet tray, and then we're going to cover them in some kosher salt. This helps dry them out. We're going to put them into the oven, and then we're going to strain out our meat mixture to get all that grease out. And I just do a rough chop on the spinach. And you see my marinara that I had made for a catering, and I'm going to leave exactly how I do that in the description down below. As for our basil, we're just going to do what is called a chiffonade, which is cut it into small thin strips. And the zucchini that we had put into the oven at 350 degrees for about 5 to 6 minutes, just enough to dry them out. And then I will take a paper towel and blot them dry. Then we put down just a little bit of that marinara, and then our meat mixture, both cheeses, the mozzarella and the grated Parmesan, followed by the basil and the spinach, and finally we will add little chunks of our ricotta along the way. And then we will roll it up and try to make sure everybody kind of stays inside the roll. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it down, it's fairly easy. I put a little bit of marinara in the bottom, then I put them in roll side up, and I put 3 strips of marinara over the top, then a layer of Parmesan cheese, and then a very hefty layer of our mozzarella cheese to finish it off before going into the oven at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. And then I broiled this for an additional 2 minutes to give it that wonderful brown cheese top. And let me tell you, this was absolutely delicious. It is a 10 out of 10, would recommend.
Okay, I have my wife here, and we're gonna try this new gluten-free lasagna.
So grateful for comfort food that's gluten-free.
Okay. I see you, gluten-free community.
That is really good, and that hits the spot. That just lasagna, cheese, and then just replace the pasta with zucchini. The flavors in here are amazing, though.
Really, really good.
Very good.
Cheers. Zucchini lasagna roll-ups. Man, that is a mouthful. Let's try that again. And that's how you make my amazing zucchini lasagna roll-ups. Unreal how good these turned out. I'm still floored at how good it was. You must try it. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Chefy Num Nums.